Nutrien Equine Standardbred sale starts this April 1 through to 3. Catching up with Juanita Breen. Hello, Neats.
Hi, Paulie. Thanks for coming.
You guys, yourself and Aaron Brown, are offering up lot number 628, an American Ideal colt out of Let's Jazz It Up.
Yes. So he's her first foal. Harry. He's a nice little colt. And I think he's getting tired of standing here with us.
You're worried about him actually biting him, but he has. He's got a beautiful temperament. We've been out. We just took a couple of little shots, but we encourage people to go to nutrienequine.com to see the proper video walk-up of him. But I've got some walk-up overlays and just got him standing there. He's thrown to Dad, although not the colour, but he's got Dad's head and Dad's sort of physique, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got Mum's colour and very much Mum's body too. Mum's very, very strong mare. But yeah, we're really happy with him. I really like him.
Sales is not something that yourself and Aaron do a lot, and you do race horses. What is the reason for putting him through the sales?
When you like to breed a few, you have to fund that somehow. So we sort of have a mare that we try and breed to sell from. And we bought this mare to breed to sell from when we lost the previous one. So she had a foaling injury that meant we could only breed her by embryo transfer. So then we saw Let's Jazz It Up for sale, and I think it was New Year's Day 2020 we picked her up. And because she's from a phenomenal family, and she went 156 herself. She's a lovely mare. She's very well conformed, lovely strong mare, and beautiful temperament, good to get on with. And she's been a gem as a mum. That's
one of the things. Just make sure you don't take one more step backwards. Next, we'll be out of the picture. But it is not something that you decided, let's put the horse through the sales, because I actually know, I also your horse dentist, so we've discussed this a few times, and Let's Jazz It Up, she was a 3-win horse herself. She's done a great job, but like you said, conformationally wise, then you look at her breeding, like there's $4 million, over $4 million in prize money on that page alone. Go to the bottom of the page and, I don't care, but a superstar in Chicago bull, but you can keep going all the way through, right up to the first dam, Jazz It Up's half-brother, Harry Hu, 38 wins, I think, so far in the US, been by Better's Delight. And then there's another horse that's actually a full, or not a full, three-quarter to this bloke as well, by American Ideal. So it's a good little cross there that you have got.
Yeah, and there's a three-quarter sister to Let's Jazz It Up by Vincent in New Zealand, so that would be another pedigree update. She's done well since she made her debut as well. So yeah, it's a fantastic family. But then you even look at races like the recent Victoria Derby, Major Perry's from that family. There's horses racing everywhere that are from that family. Several in, Luke McCarthy's got one, Aikes had one. That they're everywhere.
They are. The other important part about this bloke, of course, American Ideal, one of his greatest sons is Soho Tribeca out of an Art Major mare. That same cross. So there's been a fair bit of planning around what you do, and you can look at Soho Tribeca's pedigrees because he's got plenty of horses in the sales as well, but it's that same cross, which is very, very exciting as well.
Yeah, the reason we booked her to American Ideal was the success that he's had with the Art Major mares. And the following year we've got a filly on her now by Sweet Lou, and that's also a lovely filly, and we thought that was probably a good cross by a couple of nice horses that were going around at the time.
Tried to bite me then, he just missed. He is a nice colt, and I mean the reason for sale, and you are a small stable, like you said, you can't keep them all, and I think it's great that we're getting more people getting into the sales arena and trying to sell them. I think it's something we need to encourage for people because it is a way of, I suppose, propping up your year, if you like. If you're having a good year, it can be a bonus, and if you're having a bad year, well, it can be a way of stabilising things, can't it?
Yeah, look, and we like to breed to quality stallions and try and find a good match for our mares, and we've been breeding 3 mares a year for the last couple of years and potentially 4 next year. I may get divorced if Aaron hears that, but it's expensive.
It does, and it's a good way of getting a return. I'm careful. You've got to come one step further. I know, and it's convenient for you because it gets you out of the picture. If anyone wants to, I suppose, have a look at him prior to the sales, you're more than welcome to here at Avenel.
Yep, definitely, anytime. And
when will you be arriving at the sales?
Plan is to take him down Friday afternoon and settle him in. So he'll parade on Saturday, and he's on sale on Monday.
Yeah, so lot 628, of course, anyone that's wondering when the changeover is, it's lot 555 4 will be the last horse offered up on Sunday, and then 555 is the first horse offered up on Monday, and this guy is well and truly into the sales. We want to encourage people, one, to get out there and have a look at them, and make sure they come and have a look at this little bloke, of course, being by an American Ideal, and there's no mistake what colour hat I've got on or jacket that he's trying to eat, being a Woodlands horse, so I really enjoy it. Neats, thank you for joining me. Mark Hughes is going to join me in 2 seconds, and we're just going to talk about some of the other horses that are being offered up by Woodlands, but thank you, and good luck at the sales.
Thank you, Paul.
Mark Hughes joining me now. Just caught up with Juanita Breen. Hughesy, firstly, what a lovely American Ideal colt we got behind us.
Yeah, Paul, beautiful colt. American Ideal has got his father's head and beautiful body. Very clean set of legs as well. Stunning type of colt. One of 12 American Ideal colts in the sale. Out of an Art Major mare, so bred on the same way as Soho Tribeca. He's a ripper.
He is indeed, and he's just done an enormous job, American Ideal, in the breeding barn. He gets forgotten a lot of the times. I don't know why, like you say about Soho Tribeca. 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, old champion horses like Tribeca, mares. Remember Carla's Pixel? She was a superstar that went to America. She's now got progeny in this year's sale as well. People forget the job that American Ideal can do.
Yeah, look, he's been, we always referred to him as a tradesman about 5 years ago, but now, he's on the Mount Rushmore of stallions in the southern and northern hemisphere, 200 million in earnings. Wow, that's a serious amount of coin, and, we brushed through the weekend. Treble at the Meadowlands on Friday night, winners at Bathurst, Gloucester Park, Auckland, all over the place. He's a tried and true stallion. He's been a great horse for a long time, and, mate, he leaves them.
He does indeed. Don't take another step back. You're as bad as Juanita. You want to run away from me. As you said, 16 horses in this year's sale, 12 colts, 4 fillies. He leaves champion colts. He leaves champion mares. We just said they're 2 of the best ones, but you go through his pedigree and they are all there. We haven't mentioned a horse like Copy That, who is exactly the same colour as this bloke here. I mean, there's a lot of ticks for this bloke and a few of the others. I've been fortunate enough to see quite a few of the colts. Woodlands have got a huge representation in this sale, going up 46 lots. Every stallion is represented, which is terrific. Yeah,
look, we're looking forward to Melbourne. Our boys represent 16, 17, 18% of the catalogue. Our 5 pacing stallions and 1 trotting stallion, What the Hill. So, look, we're really looking forward to Melbourne next weekend. We sponsor the yearling parade, as we have done for the 3rd year in a row. But, look, there's some great opportunities to buy colts and fillies by our boys. Only 4 seasides in the sale. 8 sweet loos, close to 14 betters, handful of What the Hills. Excited about the lather ups that are in the sale. We are hearing really good things about him, and of course the time-honoured American Ideal as well.
Lather up topped the sales in Tasmania just recently. I was fortunate enough to see that. It was $40,000 plus for that colt alone. Only has a small handful of horses in there. What the Hill topped the sales for the trotters in New Zealand, topped the sale for the trotters in New South Wales. He's got a champion horse already in America in the 3-year-olds. Just really starting to hit the ground running, What the Hill.
Yeah, look, some stunning results, as you say, this season in New Zealand and in Sydney. He's got 3 in the sale here, 2 colts and a filly. A stunning one out of, Group 1 winning mare Claudie's Princess, who made over $400,000 as a colt by him in the sale. Got a very, very good son, a top shelf son in North America called the Mighty Hill. Who will be a legitimate free-for-aller up there in the coming season. Just doing a great job. Leaves really good-looking types of trotters. And, mate, we are wrapped with the start he's made down under.
I realised, too, that horse in New Zealand that topped the sale had no eligibilities. I mean, that horse was bought purely as a racehorse. It's not paid up for New Zealand size or any of the above. It wasn't the futurities that got that horse across the line, and was lot number 1. First horse of the sale. Everyone says you don't want to be the first horse through the ring, and he managed to top the sale, which is just huge.
Yeah, look, it was a stunning result. We all wandered into the ring that day and we go, here we go. First up's a trotter on us, and bang, 100 Gs. Jumped in. Great result for him, and he was bought purely on type. He was a stunning type of individual, and people are quite prepared to pay right money for the right type of horse.
Absolutely. Woodlands continue to do it. Don't get more stallions in. They just continue back in the stallions that they get in, which is great for the breeders and the people selling. Hughesy, thank you for this. This might be our last one for today. We will be touching on Loo and Seaside and Bettor's Delight a little bit later on. We're going to do another on-farm inspection, but thank you, one, for the support that Woodlands give me, but also the support they give the industry and giving these high-quality horses around. So thank you very much, mate.
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure. And look, it's good to get up and meet Juanita and Aaron Brown. I've spoken to a lot of them on the phone a lot. It's quite easy for us to go to a big farm and do 5, 10 or 15 inspections. But, for sales like next weekend, we need to get around to the people that's selling 1, 2, 3 or 4 horses, and recognise them. Juanita's bred I've seen a stunning Sweet Lou here this morning out of the same mare, and she's lining up to go to Seaside next season as well. So these are the people the industry needs, and these are the people we all need to support.
Well done, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you to Neats, who's going to be very fit walking behind it. And thank you very much to Woodlands. Don't forget the Nutrien sale starts on April 1, which is the sale day sponsored by Woodlands. Get there for that as well because of the open bar, drinks, food. It's a lot of fun. Then sale starts Sunday the 2nd and Monday the 3rd. And as I said there before, 554 is the last horse being offered up on the Sunday. 555 will be the first horse on the Monday. So make sure you, across all of those, go to nutrienequine.com.au to see the full list of stallions for Woodlands. Go to woodlands.co.nz is their page and get in there. Make sure you get your bookings in too, because most of the boys are getting booked out again already for next year, Hughesy. Well, that's a whole other story for a whole other day, and we'll worry about that one a bit later on in the year. We've got weanling sales as well, but as I said, we're going to be catching up. We're calling out to the yeomans a bit later on, so we'll have another bit of an update then, mate.
Yeah, we will indeed. Look forward to that.
Thanks, Hughesy.